Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Today, let's talk about the upcoming transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra. Well, till now, Jupiter was in Rohini, Moon's nakshatra, and now it's going into a nakshatra of Mars. And Mars is about movement, power. So, this transit is about renewal, revitalization. And I'm sorry if I sound a bit different. Yeah, it's all seasonal gifts. Okay, so Moon was all about resources, getting, more security, stability. But now it's time to take charge, to transform your your plans into actions, your ideas into strategies. So Jupiter, a planet which is about life force, it's about wisdom, knowledge, expansion, happiness, is entering into the domain of Mars. And such a domain which can be the enchanted forest, it could be the dark forest, both, because you're entering into this dense place where you are looking for something, and for that you need a lot of courage and power. So there are three themes of this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira. Number one, running away from something, trying to find shelter, security, safety. But this experience of running and getting away from something, eventually you will come back to that same place, but with courage. You will gather courage and you will come back to that very same thing which you were avoiding, because you have to confront that. The second theme is search of something, search of happiness, search of delight, looking for something which is so important for you. It could be some kind of a resource. And then you will come back to your own self. Whatever you were looking for, this search will take you to your own self. You have something amazing and you're looking it for everywhere, but it is with you. Over here, it's just the Mars which activates that energy to access that talent, that happiness, or the internal gift you have. The third one is about love, because this nakshatra is connected to Ma Parvati. She is such a beautiful, strong power, but she's also naive, she's also gentle, fragile. And this gentle quality goes through so many sacrifices and penance to get that love she deserves. She's meant for that love. So you're meant for something amazing, but being nervous, being fragile or naive, sometimes it may not work. So this is a journey from where you will learn some discipline, you will learn something from your sacrifices, and then it takes you to something which is more and more beautiful. So this nakshatra is definitely about love, or finding what makes you feel loved and happy. And one more crucial thing, no, two more crucial things. First, within this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira, Jupiter is changing its sign, because the first two padas of Mrigashira lies in Taurus and the last two padas are in Gemini. So Jupiter will move from Taurus to Gemini within this nakshatra transit. And the second most important thing is, as you see, Jupiter right now is transiting the initial nakshatras. Saturn, Rahu, major planets transiting the last few nakshatras. So, see the difference here. So, this is a challenging transit. This is a challenging time when you have to really focus on what you want or what you're trying to get. You may struggle with clarity in life. You have certain material ambitions, but along with that, life is teaching you so much internally, spiritually. Because as I mentioned, the initial nakshatras are about looking at the world, experiencing the world, learning something from the world. And the last nakshatras are about you have learned everything. And now it's all about internalization, learning about self, settling down. Spiritually, you are more aware of yourself as well. So let's get started. Let's understand how this nakshatra transit of Jupiter will work for you as per your ascendant sign and moon sign as well. For Aries, this transit of Jupiter in the Mrigashira nakshatra will be happening in your second and third house. And this transit is going to bring renewal and revitalization in your life. It's just boosting up your energy, your physical energy, your motivation to do things, to move forward. Till now, there were so many ideas and plans in your mind, but somewhere there was a fear or hesitation to move beyond your comfort zone, to take action. Maybe there's a fear of failure, fear of sometimes going to the wrong path, doing some kind of mistake. So instead of looking for that perfection and hitting that right target at the very first attempt, I think Jupiter in Mrigashira motivates you, brings that power and that dare to move forward, try new avenues, try new opportunities. You will find direction, because this transit is about finding the purpose, finding the direction, finding something which you truly need for your security, for your happiness. So it's important to take efforts. It's important to also focus on your health at this time. So I think it's a wonderful start for Aries people, because Jupiter is ultimately transiting from the nakshatra of Mars. Your first and eighth house is ruled by Mars. So there is a great initiative, taking action to start with something which was stuck till now with respect to your work. It's also about finding courage to speak, to connect with people and say what you want to, expressing yourself, and a very positive outlook towards life, towards whatever you want to create. Financially, you will also prosper. I think the main theme for Aries people is to enhance the finances and the prosperity in life, to get the best in life with respect to not just money, but work opportunities, quality living for family, quality living for everyone you love. There is a major concern about that, to find something and then give it to others as well, especially family. So that dream will be accomplished. Sometimes you may reach to such destinations, to such places where you're not getting anything, you're not finding any profit, but this is an experience you need for your future journey. So this transit brings travel, meeting different people who are very essential to make you learn something. This experience is also wealth. This experience also brings some kind of wisdom. So making new friends, meeting strangers, travel, all of this is happening. And you might indulge into reading books, writing, or learning about something, and it will give you immense happiness. For Taurus, this transit of Jupiter in the Mrigashira nakshatra is happening in the first and your second house. And Jupiter is transiting from Nakshatra of Mars. Mars rules your 12th house and 7th house. So, in this transit, there is a need to find more stability with respect to your finances. You want to grow something in your life. It's not just the money, but you want to grow your value as a person in front of your important people, your loved ones. Relationships will be a major theme for you because Jupiter is transiting from Nakshatra of Mars, and Mars rules the seventh house of relationships, partnerships, any kind of collaboration. So there can be new connections coming for you, romantic connections. It could be new connections with respect to work as well. And you can go for it, but trusting people and strengthening the bond, it will take time because it is also bringing a lot of memories from your past, from your very subconscious. Aries rules your 12th house. Such experiences where you felt hurt, you felt bruised because of someone, and that's why every step will be taken slowly for you. You don't want to rush into new people and new relationships. The trust is a major theme. You will find it hard to find security, emotional security with people. So take your time, don't have to hurry a lot. Also, there's great indulgence with respect to luxury. Anything which makes you happy, it really satisfies your senses. It's a delight for you, finding that delight in life. This is what you want. Maybe it is coming through food, maybe through travel, maybe through buying something for yourself. So indulging into such things which may lead to financial expenditures, but you're looking for that gratification and happiness and joy. For some people, it could also be a travel along with your family, along with your friends as well, to a different destination. But internal turmoil is there. What kind of internal turmoil is there? Lots and lots of doubts, agitation, irritation. It may not show up on your face, but deep within, behind the scenes, there is tension of missing out something, losing something, fear of, the trust is going to be damaged again and again. So insecurity is there, and that is all about the fear of getting hurt by other people. And also take care of yourself while you run or you walk or whatever daily activity you are doing. You have to prevent from getting wounded or getting injured. For Gemini, this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in the 12th and the 1st house. And since Jupiter is transiting from Nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules the 11th house of networking, friendships, gains, profits, and it also rules the 6th house of debts, 6th house of victory, challenges, daily routine. So this transit of Jupiter brings some kind of victory, especially when Jupiter will reach into the Gemini part of Mrigashira Nakshatra. You will surpass some kind of a huge challenge. Right now, there might be some pressure with respect to work. It could be that you want to expand your work, you want to reach to a new level with respect to your work, and you feel restricted. Maybe by situations, maybe by some people, maybe it's just, certain aspects of your life, you feel restricted. But I think this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira brings that courage to take actions. No more in the mode of feeling like victim or feeling defeated. Now it's time to brush up and Just get up and go for it, whatever you want to do in life. There is a big shift in your identity, there's a big shift in your power, in your strength. You may see certain obstacles when Jupiter will transit from Mrigashira Nakshatra, and these obstacles are mainly the jealousy of people trying to, finding your faults. You will get very confused, you may get nervous, because you may have someone who is pointing at your mistakes, waiting for you to make mistakes. So you don't have to get underconfident or nervous. Instead, have confidence in your work and in your worth as well. And just continue with your plans. Don't sit at one place and be fearful. So this transit brings that courage, that intelligence to make the right actions. And I think there's a lot of networking happening for you, meeting people who have same kind of goal, same kind of talents, or they have purpose, like meeting people who are like you. And when you see their stories, you will be so motivated by these people. Some great support is coming to you in this transit, but this change initiates from you. Like some part of your journey is solo, doing things alone, and then people will follow you. Some kind of completion is also happening here, paying a certain financial debt, resolving some kind of dispute at the work front. Maybe it is also about you want to change your lifestyle, your routine, so it will happen. But the entire theme for this transit is courage and speaking your truth. For Cancer, this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your 11th and the 12th house. And since Jupiter is transiting from the nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules the 5th house of emotions. This is the house of intelligence. This is the house of Purva Punya, children. And also Mars rules over your 10th house of career. With this transit, Jupiter brings travel. It could be physical travel, traveling to a new place because of a work opportunity. It could be just emotional travel as well, where your mind is full of new ideas. Suddenly in your mind, you will have this thought, okay, I want to pursue this. Out of nowhere, there is sudden curiosity, interest, that I want to pursue this path. I want to learn this. So its theme is curiosity, learning something new, exploring something new, going on this adventurous journey. That travel will bring experiences. With respect to work, Jupiter in Mrigashira is taking you to different places. You are in search. You will initiate a search to find a better opportunity for yourself. For this, you have to go out of the comfort zone. You have to wait and observe things, see things for what they are. So that evaluation and finding a better opportunity happens here. And also for a lot of professionals who are into finances or in the field of creativity, or maybe you're having your own work, there is a little pause here to just create new strategies in your professional journey, like a little pause to prepare for something very wonderful. Internal preparation is required. But this is a very creative time period. Your mind will be full of new ideas. I think everything around you will give you some inspiration. Take care of your finances because there can be unexpected expenditures. It could be regarding your work and business, like some investment is being done and that is leading to a lot of expenditures. It could be, working for your children, doing something important for them. Maybe you want to go for higher learning, so that may bring expenditure. There is travel to faraway places, so that may bring expenditure. You want to really go away from that home, wherever you are, and that travel, that distance is important to gather new ideas. And also, as Mars rules the fifth house of creativity, I think Jupiter in Mrigashira brings more energy to pursue something which you always wanted to use your creativity in a very good manner. And with respect to romantic connections, yes, this may bring new connections, new friendships, but it won't last longer. Like the emotional connections, the compatibility, you may feel very happy with certain friends or a romantic connection, but that may exhaust very quickly. So again with this, because this is the Mars nakshatra, so Mars is known for bringing some conflicts and opposition as well. For Leo, this transit of Jupiter in the Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your 10th and 11th house. Since Jupiter is transiting from Nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules over your 4th house of home, and it also rules the 9th house of higher learning and travel. So Jupiter here brings great accomplishment in the career path. It brings financial growth, profit, it brings increment, it is going to bless you with respect to how you utilize your talents and your potential. But on the other hand, Jupiter takes you to such places, or maybe it's just about your workplace experience. You may feel that you are different. You may feel that your ideas, your way of working is very unique, rare, and others are not very happy with that. There's some opposition you may witness. More than opposition, it's like the majority is very similar. And you are someone who is very different. Your way of working is very different. So there is nervousness at the work front. Jupiter will definitely bring rewards for you, especially when it goes into the Gemini part, that is your 11th house. But still, there is nervousness. Also, you may be feeling quite worried about certain financial responsibilities towards your family and your own people. So on one hand, Jupiter gives great financial growth, but it's also leading to some expenditures related to important people in life. And there's definitely, for a lot of people, going away from home, going away from something which is familiar. It could be literally travel. Emotionally, it could be also about trying different aspects of life, like going away from a certain group of people, a certain way of living. Whatever is familiar to you, you're going away from that, trying something new, trying a new hobby, trying learning a new skill. It could be anything, but going beyond what is known and secure and familiar for you. just to find your purpose, just to find your true self. So there's a lot of spiritual work which may happen in this transit. Finding certain answers, finding a meaning in life. This is what is going to happen here. Finding a new guru, some kind of guidance may also happen. Overall, this nakshatra transit of Jupiter is enhancing your material growth, definitely. But on the other hand, emotionally, spiritually, I think you are in this search mode of finding happiness. Like, even if you have received so much with respect to wealth, but still you feel something is missing, I'm not very happy. And from there, your quest initiates, and you will work more on your spiritual awakening. For Virgo, this transit of Jupiter in the Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your ninth and the 10th house. Since it's transiting from Nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules the third house of communication, efforts, decision making, and Mars also rules the eighth house of upheavals. This is the house of transformation. So, this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira will bring some kind of change in the career path. Maybe it's not a change, but sudden there is some kind of challenge, a situation where you have to act instantly. You have to go beyond what is familiar, beyond the comfort zone to deal with this challenge. A new way to deal with this challenge, not the very regular way of working, regular way of coping with something is not working for you. This could also be bringing travel because of work, or some kind of change at the work front. Maybe the timings are changed, maybe you have to follow a certain new protocol. So minute changes are happening for you, and this may impact your daily routine. And you have to be very careful with respect to your communication. It may lead to minor arguments and conflicts with the people who live around you. It could also be suddenly you may reveal your secrets, or it could be speaking more than what is required. So the right communication, it should be moderate, because not just the third house is ruled by Mars, but eighth house is also ruled by Mars. So what you speak may bring some kind of controversy. So communication, again, a major theme. And I think this transit also gives you the courage to speak the truth. You don't want to please the people, like you will just directly say the truth to people, and maybe that will lead to the trigger and the conflict. So communication, very vital, especially at the work front or maybe even the family life. It needs to be taken care of. And also, since Mars rules the eighth house, and in this transit, Jupiter is transiting from the ninth and the 10th. So some huge transformation is there with respect to your professional journey. Maybe you may start multitasking. Maybe you may start with some another work. Maybe you have to change your skill set. You have to evolve with respect to your skill set at this time. But financially, you will see some prosperity, adding more luxuries into your life, adding more good facilities in your life. That will happen, because the ultimate theme of Jupiter in Mrigashira is to get that delight, to get that joy and happiness. So certainly you will do something to make yourself happy. But at the work front, certain things may make you feel nervous about yourself. So you have to take care of that. For Libra, this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your 8th and ninth house. And since Jupiter is transiting from Nakshatra of Mars, Mars in your chart is ruling over the second and the seventh house. This transit is about awakening. This transit is about a great support of planet Mars, not just to revive your physical health, but to revive your confidence, your power. It's it's difficult to explain because it's not just emotional, physical, I would say upliftment, but something about your spiritual core. It gets charged up and you're ready to walk again in a very beautiful manner. Like you want to live a dream, you want this delight, this happiness, every single day. That beauty is coming through this transit. So there is some awakening happening for you. For a lot of people, it is also about moving away from certain people, connections, not just romantic, but in general, moving away from such connections where you felt tied, you felt restricted, you felt burdened, and somehow you have lost yourself. And now that initiation happens where you are ready to discover your path and to walk away, but with full grace and beauty, you are working on yourself. So it's bringing spiritual upliftment, it's bringing happiness, it's bringing good guidance from the world, from your observation, from nature. Everything will motivate you and guide you to find something amazing for yourself, a way of living, maybe a purpose, maybe finding a new work opportunity, maybe you want to travel. So all of this is coming through, especially when Jupiter reaches to the Gemini part, the ninth house. You will see that upliftment going beyond some kind of conflict or obstacle is happening for you. And it is for some people, it is also about taking your bond to the next level, with respect to work partnership or a relationship, like finding time to have some good experiences, to connect, to work on the friendship, to understand the differences. So it can be both ways. And also there's a major focus with respect to family life, finances, because Scorpio rules your second house. So big transition happens here with respect to money. You're using your resources maybe to buy something, to create something. You were waiting for this time to use your resources. Maybe you are worried about the future financial situation. So Jupiter in Mrigashira brings new opportunities, new ideas, that how can you accumulate more resources for future safety as well, because future safety with respect to money is a major concern in this transit. For Scorpio, this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your seventh and the eighth house. And since Jupiter is transiting from Nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules the first house of self and the sixth house of obstacles. So, this transit shows some nervousness deep within. And it's not the nervousness which makes you weak, which makes you feel vulnerable, but it's a nervousness which makes you feel afraid of self, not afraid of others, but afraid of self. That if I take this action, I know my power, but I really don't know how to, use it. So afraid of your own reaction, afraid of your own power. Because if you react to some conflict, if you react to some situation, you may feel that you have overdone something there. Especially when you're dealing with some kind of enmity, rivalry, it may make you nervous here. It may make you feel a bit agitated. But it's a wonderful time to dive deeper. It's a wonderful time to connect with your own ideas, the beauty in you. Mrigashira is the nakshatra of search. How this antelope is in search for this perfume, this fragrance. And by the end of the day, that fragrance is coming from that antelope itself. So you're going here and there in search of something, but it's with you. That power is with you, that beauty is with you, that optimism is with you. So it's about some kind of self discovery which happens. You may exhaust yourself, and then you will realize, okay, I was going here and there, but it's with me. It was always with me. And this is also about a big transition in your personality, getting more refined with your dressing sense, more refined with, how you take care of yourself, and investing into something luxurious to make yourself more groomed. Some kind of work in that. People will admire how you look, how you dress up at this time. Health needs a lot of care. Headaches, tension headaches, migraines, this may bother you. Problems connected to skin, or problems connected to even, getting tensed very easily. Something impacts your nervous system. So that needs a lot of care, especially when Jupiter reaches to the Gemini part, that is your eighth house. You really need to take care of your health. And also, with respect to children, if you have children, you may take a little break to help them out in their work, in their education, in their decisions, some major decision to be taken with respect to children. Or if you don't have children, anything which you love, maybe it's your work, anything you have invested a lot of time and money into that aspect, it needs care, it needs new strategies to improve. For Sagittarius, this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your sixth and seventh house. Since this is the nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules over the fifth house of happiness, celebration, children, Purva Punya, and it also rules the 12th house of subconscious, restrictions. This is the house of foreign travel and your dreams as well. So, this transit happening in these houses, sixth and seventh, these houses are very vital with respect to how you bond and you collaborate with people. There are new initiations with respect to some kind of collaboration here. It could be business, it could be clients, it could be even with respect to relationship, love, companionship. A sudden connection is being established by this transit, a connection of love, friendship, which will make you feel very happy, which will make you very excited as well. But again, this is the nakshatra of Mars, and Mars is known for that quick initiation and quick exhaustion, especially in relationships. Mars will do that, and Mrigashira is also about that. It's about love, romance, delight, and you will experience these emotions in this transit. But I think you have to also see the functionality of these bonds. how things will go long term. This is where you have to focus a lot, because your vision is greatly controlled by the 12th house as well. So Scorpio rules this house, and Jupiter is in the nakshatra of Mars. So somewhere, um, it it really impacts your ability to see things for long term. Or sometimes we don't see or ignore the alarming things, alarming aspects of people or situations. So take care of your vision, like how, of course, in literally your physical vision, how you take care of your eyes, and also your spiritual vision, the intuition regarding people. It should be followed, whatever intuition you are getting with respect to people. Not everything is bad here. There's definitely new initiation, there's help, there is support from people, there is popularity because of your work. Your creative talents are being expressed beautifully in this particular transit. People, new connections are a major theme for you. And also, this transit of Jupiter will really help you in your education, or simply, you have to advance a certain skill, short term courses, short term diploma, something like that, and it enhances your work, it enhances your popularity, it enhances your potential as well. So a lot of popularity is going to happen. First, Lord Jupiter in the seventh house in Gemini. So this transit brings good growth and appreciation, respect from the people. People treating you with a lot of respect as well. For Capricorn, this transit of Jupiter in Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your fifth and sixth house. And since Jupiter is transiting from Nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules the 11th house of gains, profits, and it also rules the fourth house of home, domestic front, happiness. So, with this transit, there is a new initiation with respect to your daily routine, your fitness, how you take care of yourself, more aware of new things, new ways of taking care of yourself, going beyond that comfort zone. There's a lot of movement happening, physical movement happening, mental movement happening, brainstorming is happening to get things done with respect to your profession. Maybe you want to bring many changes in your house, you want to renovate it, you want to organize things. So there's a lot of multitasking may happen, which will really keep you busy, your home, your family. And it's like you're elaborating everything. You have a task and you are doing it in detail everywhere. So a lot of physical energy is being drained. And in this process, you have to take care of your health. Headaches may happen, throat infections may happen. You're exhausting yourself, but you have this passion to do many things. You're very passionate and curious about a lot of things in this transit. It starts from your home, decorating your home, changing certain things at your home. Then it goes to your workplace as well, trying new ideas, especially if you are a teacher, if you are into a creative work, even if you are in the field of business or finances. You are expanding your work, you're taking more work, and this keeps you busy. Your Jupiter, when it reaches to Gemini, it is the 12th lord in the 6th house. The sleep is being compromised. And Jupiter will bring great financial gains, because the more you are experimenting, the more you travel far away to find new, unique ideas. I think you have brilliant ideas. You have to just bring in more resources, and for that you are trying to, get more money. Or maybe you have wonderful ideas, but you really need to know how to implement those ideas. So Mars gives you that push. Mars gives you that energy to materialize those ideas into something concrete. So a lot of work is being seen in this transit. Ideas transforming into something strong. And since Jupiter in Mrigashira will be like, it will be in the sixth house, it will be 12 places away from your seventh house. So it may lead to some highs and lows in your relationship, romantic connections, or it could be marriage. Some tensions can occur with this transit. Sudden temper, sudden anger, leading to some struggles here from the both sides, from your side and from the other side as well. So communication with respect to your loved ones, that needs a lot of care. And yeah, financially you will see prosperity. Financially you will see more growth. You may focus more on luxuries as well. For Aquarius, this transit of Jupiter in the Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your fourth and fifth house. Since this is the nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules the third house of communication, efforts, and 10th house of career. So Jupiter's transit in Mrigashira brings a lot of power, courage with respect to your professional journey. Your professional path is a major theme of this transit. If you are working for someone else or you have your own work, you are taking a new initiative. And this initiative requires courage. This initiative requires going beyond your current level, your current power, doing something huge, taking some kind of risk. There is nervousness deep within, but still you're going for this step, and this will bring very important transition in your professional journey. It's maybe not about money, it's not about the future security, but it's about how you want to express yourself through your work. It's about self-expression. You're trying to prove something about your own self through your work, through your communication. New experiences are happening with respect to work, and you will reevaluate what is the best thing you can do in life in two ways. Number one, it's your career, because Jupiter will reach to Gemini as well. The last two padas of Mrigashira lies in Gemini. So when it reaches to Gemini part of Mrigashira, re-evaluation of your skill, of your talents, and what can I do? How can I use my talent? Or what else I can do to improve the quality of my work? So some kind of new learning or practicing of a certain skill happens here. Some kind of change may happen with respect to your professional field. Maybe you are doing something, you always felt nervous about it, but you really want to go for it. So some assessment may happen, trying to assess the risk in a certain work, but you will go forward. You will take precautions and you will go forward in doing that work. For some people, this is a new romantic connection. New friends are coming into your life, which will bring happiness, which will bring delight. There is celebration with people. Maybe you're traveling with some people. Maybe you are going to certain event. This is the celebration of life finding ways to be happy, to make the best of your life. So that um, need to feel happy, joyful, it will be very significant for you in this transit. Sometimes you may feel very impulsive at this time because Aries rules your third house. Easily, you may get wounded by someone's words. It may hit you hard. But don't take impulsive decisions when you are hurt emotionally. For Pisces, this transit of Jupiter in the Mrigashira Nakshatra is happening in your third and the fourth house. Since Jupiter is in the nakshatra of Mars, Mars rules over your second house of family, resources, and it also rules over the ninth house of travel, guidance. This is the house of luck as well. So, most importantly, you really need to take care of what you eat. Some kind of inflammation may happen. Certain food may react and it may lead to inflammation. So, be very careful of what you choose to eat at this time. And it could be food, it could be medication, anything. You have to see what you are eating. And certainly there's travel for the Pisces people. Traveling away from home or traveling along with the family. There are certain experiences while you travel. They will uplift your soul. They will change your narrative. They will change your entire perspective. Jupiter is going to do that in this transit. Sometimes you may feel that you are this young child in this world, despite of having so much of wisdom. Why life surprises me every time that my wisdom looks so less in front of the new things I always learn. The new experiences are changing me so much. So there are lots and lots of new experiences which may impact your subconscious. They may impact your emotions. It will change you. It will help you to evolve, going on this adventurous journey physically, emotionally, spiritually, which will change you. And there's a major focus on finances. Aries ruling over your second house and Jupiter going through Mrigashira Nakshatra. It will be transiting from third to the fourth house. Some major investment with respect to home or purchasing of a vehicle, bringing more luxury in your house. There's a major expenditure with respect to home. More than expenditure, it's like an investment, something which will help you long term, making your house more comfortable, more secure. Investing maybe in some kind of property may also happen at this time. For Pisces, there's one more theme because Jupiter is the ruler of the 10th house of profession. So when it transits from second to the fourth house, I think it enhances the quality of your work. Your value as a professional increases. For some people, it could be also about starting something of your own. Self-initiative is being taken. A small business starts from your home, and that will give you a lot of success. If you are interested in writing, any work related to writing, communication, teaching, it will give you a lot of success. So it is about exploration, about mind, learning new things, learning life with each and every experience and adventure, more focused towards nature, gardening, spending time with your plants and family as well.